She heard the last song before midnight, and was never the same again. On the last day of the year, he promised her eternal love. But fate had other plans. Have you ever heard a song that felt like it was written for your soul? Have you ever loved someone so deeply that, even in the silence, your heart played a melody? And what if I told you that true love doesn't begin with kisses, promises, or candlelit dinners, but with the purest friendship, the kind that dances with you even when everything around you is falling apart? Imagine living a story where love is like a song. One that starts softly, grows over time, but can be interrupted by a heart-rending silence. And what if that song's only stage was New Year's Eve? The quote that inspired this story is from Joseph Campbell. Love is a friendship set to music. And it was this truth that shaped every second of the story of Clara and Leo. Two hearts, two souls, and one song that united them, even when the world insisted on pulling them apart. Clara was a nurse. Leo, a street musician. She cared for wounded bodies. He healed bruised souls. They met by chance, on a rainy December, when Clara left the hospital late and heard Leo playing beside a forgotten Christmas tree. She stopped. He was singing something she didn't know, but it felt as if it had been written just for her. In his eyes, she saw rest. In her eyes, he saw shelter. From that day on, they met every night. Leo said their love didn't need grand gestures. You are the lyrics. I am the melody. Together, we are the song, he would whisper. The days, the months, the seasons passed. But time is treacherous. And at the end of that year, Clara received the news that would break the heart of anyone who has ever truly loved. An advanced brain tumor. Inoperable. 6 months to live, if she was lucky. But she didn't tell Leo. She didn't want to turn their melody into a lament. She wanted their last song to be a joyful one. She spent the month of December smiling, pretending everything was fine. Every laugh was an effort. Every hug, a silent plea for forgiveness. On the last day of the year, she organized something special. A simple dinner, candles, forced laughter, and, at midnight, a request. Promise me something, Leo. If one day I disappear, keep playing. Even if the audience leaves. Even if the rain falls. Even if the world goes silent. Play. Because as long as you are playing, I will still exist somewhere. Leo found it strange, but he smiled. He held her tight. And on that turn of the year, he played a new song. The one he had never shown anyone. The song that was born from his soul. Because it was made with love. They danced, even without a sound. Because their love no longer needed a single note. The next day, Clara was gone. No note left behind. No goodbye. Just an envelope, with medical records and the sentence, I love you so much that I'd rather you remember me smiling, dancing, and not dying. Leo fell apart. He stopped singing. He threw away his guitar. He tried to forget. But every year, on that same night, when the fireworks take over the sky, he hears that melody in his head. And he feels her touch. He started playing again. Not to win applause, but so that Clara's soul could fly with every chord. Today, he plays in a small square. Alone, but never empty. Because as long as the music exists, their love remains alive. That is why we say that love is a friendship set to music. Because it is in the simplicity of a gaze, in the silence of an embrace, in the song that only two hearts can understand, that it is born. It grows. And even after the end, it continues to echo. If you have ever loved like this, or wish to, close your eyes now. Feel that melody you don't hear with your ears, but with your soul. Because somewhere, someone else is also listening, and waiting for your dance to begin. And if you cried, if you felt it, if it touched you, share the story. Subscribe. Because here, we don't just tell stories. We turn phrases into life. And stories into healing. What was your favorite moment? Comment below. Leave a like to celebrate a true new year, and share this message with someone you love. Subscribe now for more stories that touch the soul, and if you can, consider making a donation so we can continue to open up hopes for happiness and love. Happy New Year! May you find a love that makes you dance, even in the silence. Thank you for allowing this story to touch your heart. May this new journey remind you that true love doesn't end with a goodbye. It begins with a chord and becomes eternal with every beat of the soul. Until the next video. Happy New Year!